So I was born and raised in Chippewa Falls, so this is my hometown. So when I was looking at residencies, I knew that I wanted to be in Wisconsin first and foremost, but then when I found out that Mayo had a residency program here, it felt like the perfect fit. It's in my hometown, so I get that, but then also training with a world-class institution.
What attracted us to the Mayo Clinic in Eau Claire was the fact that when I was ready to take the next step with my career and choosing a residency, we didn't necessarily want that to translate into having to put on hold our next steps we wanted to take in life. We wanted to be new homeowners, we wanted to start building a family, and the Eau Claire area is family friendly. In the Eau Claire, the family medicine program specifically, it really provides the climate and the means to support that as well.
I love living in Eau Claire. Like I said before, I grew up, in Chippewa Falls. Love the Chippewa Valley. There's so much to do. It's super family friendly. There's concerts. There's multiple parks all over. There's water. We have Lake Wissota up by Chippewa, and then all the rivers here. Tons of bike paths.
I too still speak with other wives of residents and even the residents in general. When I see them in the hallway, we always say hi, and it's nice just to know a familiar face. But now that Trevor's no longer a resident, I still have my another wife that I communicate with on a daily basis, and it's been really nice just to find friends that way, and I never would have expected that really, but I think the residency here really did a great job at making me feel welcome too, even though I wasn't necessarily a part of the residency.
For 2 years of medical school, we were 700 miles apart, so from not seeing her for weeks at a time to being able to see her every night, yeah, it's an adjustment because her schedule's always changing, but to see her grow and change as a doctor is really special.
The residency has always been really accommodating with family life, in that, for example, faculty is always offering to babysit. Dr. Drendeed's babysat Elena multiple times. Dr. Witt's babysat both Elena and Harrison too, and so I think that's really important too with that work-life balance, just allowing us to get some one-on-one time with one another, and it's been really helpful and we're really grateful for it.
As someone who's kind of on the outside of the residency looking in, the support for Molly and the other residents has been really great, and it's nice to know that she has that support and she can talk about stuff in the medical field that I can't necessarily relate to, so that's been really great.
When I've interviewed applicants for the program when I was a resident, and looking back over 3 years and future applicants now, I would say that as you're interviewing from family medicine program to family medicine program, you're going to find certain similarities between each program. But what's different is the feel of it, and the kind of feel that you have with the future faculty that you'll be working with the colleagues sitting next to you who are interviewing with you. And at the end of that interview, you should have an idea of a little bit of a feeling that this is the place. It's a gut feeling, and that's what I experienced after my Eau Claire interview.